Fire destroyed 5,000 shops, especially garment shops. The Bangabazar close to Gulistan, the very big market. They are ready for Eid al-Fitr shopping. But today in the morning, 6:15 a.m., early morning, the fire took there and 5,000 shops were burned, and fire service started their work, especially with their firefighting instrument. And at the beginning, they started with 20 units, but the fire, you can see how it is increasing time to time, and people are moving here and there. A lot of people are there, and they're actually frightened and they're very anxious, especially the small traders, those who are preparing for the Eid al-Fitr shopping, and they are now fighting with the fire. You can see now the fire brigade is working with the hose pipe. 20 unit is working, and at present it is already gone for 2 hours. The fire is still burning and burning, destroying all the shops, and the fire is going to the next building. You can see the how the big flaming, how the big fire smoke. At this point, helicopters are also coming from the Air Force. Already the Army, Navy, and Air Force joined with the fire service, but they could not control the fire. You can see from the very high, tough, the firefighter men are actually trying to stop the fire with the water. Now already 48 units joined to fight the fire, and we can see people are running here and there. Many volunteers are also there. They are also supporting and helping the firefighters, but the fire is very cruel. It destroys all the shops, and this is very close to the Gulistan market, one of the biggest market. And also next, there is a headquarter of Bangladesh Police, and it is also very now in risk, because fire and wind is blowing here and there. You can see the firefightings are working hard. Already 3 people are injured, especially firemen, and also some volunteers are also injured there. So, viewers, you can see how the fire is destroying, how the fire is very cruel. You can see the flame, very big heights, and the smoke. The helicopters cannot fly over this fire because of very high fire. So very sad for the businessman. Everything is destroyed, everything. They are very anxious because they already collected lots of goods for selling during the Eid al-Fitr, and during Ramadan they would sell all the garments product, but the products are already destroyed. You can see many firefighters are there and volunteers, and sometimes they're facing. See how fire is very drastically burning there. Everything is burned and it goes to ashes. So, dear friends, let us let us just support them. Let us pray for them that they could again start their business, because they are they are now they have become poor. because everything is destroyed. As someone was telling that his 30 lakhs taka goods is already burnt. People are collecting some goods from some parts of the other side, but the firemen they are not allowing. They are warning to go out because fire is very close, so they cannot come out if they don't come out now. So it is very very tough, very very difficult for the firemen. For 6 hours they're trying. 6 hours already gone, but fire is still burning. You can see the water in on the road. Actually, this water is just throwing to the fire and again coming to the roads. So firefighters are also looking for the uh, storage of water because everywhere water is now crisis due to this dry season, but still they're looking for the water. Already from the Dhaka University they have collected the water. So viewers, it is very sad. They all good, especially 5,000 businessmen, 5,000 the shops already burned, and the fire is already started in the neighboring buildings, neighboring shops. So this is very very destructive. You can see the burning. The fire is destroying, especially the fire brigades are trying. You can see the how the house fall down. The house is very very risky, and it is already burning with high flame. So from 100 meters the firefighters they cannot go to close to the fire because of this high heat. You can see smoke and fire. Smoke and fire both are very strong. You can see from the upper view that how fire is burning and already completed his mission. So, dear friends, so let us pray for the people who are affected, who are victim of this great fire. The newsmen, the channels, different channels, they say that this is the biggest fire burn in the history of this Bangabazar. Bangabazar is one of the famous market for garments, fashions, and now very close to the Eid al-Fitr. So people are preparing, especially businessmen are preparing for supplying the new garments, new dresses for the people. But uh, this moment, everything is burned. This moment, everything is destroyed. The people became, within one day, they became the beggar. They are crying. They are very much anxious how they will start their family, how they will start their business. So it is very, very dangerous now to go close to the fire. The firemen are trying to stop, trying to actually control the fire with the water, only water and fireball, some fireball. But this fire is so high temper, they cannot go to the closer. They are staying very far away and trying to sprinkle the water, trying to through the water, and water is collected from Hatirjil. Water is collected from Dhaka University. You see, people are crying. They because they lost everything. They lost their earning. They lost their capital. They lost their all goods. So how to survive? They're crying and crying because fire is so cruel. It is and destroyed everything. The fire still burning. 6 hours took to control the fire. So the fire is in Dhaka city and in Bangabazar, close to Gulistan and close to the police headquarters, and also the fire brigade headquarters. So it is very, very sad for us. This is very, very sad for us. Already Prime Minister is announced that she is very sad. She is very sympathy to these victim people. So let us be careful about the fire during this dry season. So everywhere now crying and crying, all people are trying to help them. So with this, I am going to conclude my this video. Thank you for your patient watching. Let us support the victim of fire in Bangabazar, Dhaka city in Bangladesh.